If you could only get two things right about your wardrobe, what would they be? I'm going to argue that there are two ideas that matter more than anything else. More than trends or styles, more than brands, more than budget. Get these two things right and everything else becomes easier. Get them wrong and even expensive clothes will disappoint you in the long term. This is episode 3 of the Thoughtful Style podcast. And today we are talking about the hierarchy of what actually matters when building a wardrobe that serves your life. The first is, without a doubt, fit is king. You probably know that one. But what's the second most important principle? I call it versatility, and think versatility is queen. Let's start with why fit comes first, because this is the non-negotiable foundation everything else builds on. Without good fit, even well-made pieces won't look good on you. I like to say perfect fit sits between two extremes. Some people like a little more fabric for good drape and movement. Others preferred a more tailored to show body contours. But both approaches can look great when executed well. The extremes on either side, too tight or too loose, always look bad, regardless of the quality or cost of the garment. But here's the crucial aspect about fit. It's not just about aesthetics, though that matters. When your clothes fit properly, you feel better. And when you feel better, you appear more confident. When you appear more confident, you're happier, and that affects everyone around you positively. I know this sounds almost mystical, but think about it in practical terms. When something doesn't fit right, you're constantly adjusting it, thinking about it, feeling self-conscious. That mental energy gets redirected when your clothes fit properly. Suddenly you can focus on conversations, on your work, on enjoying your day. There's nothing constricting you. There's this cascade effect that happens with good fit. No one wants to look bad. We all want to look our best because it affects how we feel about ourselves. The better you feel, the more confident you appear. The more confident you are, the more natural you will feel. I wouldn't say good dressing is superficial. It's a matter of practicality. I think fit can't be compromised, because fit is definitely the foundation everything else depends on. You can have the most expensive fabric, the most beautiful color, the most interesting details. But if the fit is wrong, none of that matters. Good fit makes moderate clothes look intentional and sharp. So, if fit is king, what's the queen in this hierarchy? I believe it's versatility. When I decided to upgrade my wardrobe, I made fit my first priority. But right alongside that, I wanted every garment to be part of a system that allows for maximum wearability. Every piece should work across the formality spectrum, from casual to business settings. Why? Because versatility delivers 3 crucial benefits that should be considered if you build your wardrobe intentionally. First, versatile pieces have better cost per wear. If you buy a jacket that only works with one pair of trousers for one type of occasion, you're essentially buying a very expensive costume. But if that same jacket works with multiple trousers for multiple occasions, suddenly the purchase makes sense. You would rather own fewer pieces that work harder than more pieces that sit unworn in your closet, wouldn't you? Second, versatility makes getting dressed easier, not harder. When every piece in your wardrobe works with most other pieces, you eliminate those frustrating mornings where you try on multiple combinations and nothing looks right. This isn't about having fewer options. It's about having more successful combinations from the same number of pieces. Third, when pieces are versatile, you wear them more often, which means you get better at styling them. You start discovering new combinations, developing preferences, build confidence with each piece. The clothes start feeling like truly yours. Have you experienced that feeling of a style that's truly yours? It's very rewarding. Maybe a good way to think about versatility is that it's system building rather than a collection of individual items. Each new piece should enhance the combinations available from existing pieces, not create isolated outfit options. Let me give you some quick examples of versatility. Take a navy blazer versus a navy suit jacket. The blazer, with its texture and contrasting buttons, looks intentional with non-matching trousers and works for offices, dinners, and casual events. The suit jacket, it only really works with its matching trousers. The same applies to shirts. A blue dress shirt works with a suit and tie, with chinos for business casual or even with jeans on weekends. Compare that to a white French cuff shirt. Elegant but limited to formal settings. Versatility also matters for seasons and colors. A textured, lightweight wool trouser works 3 seasons. Neutrals like gray, navy, brown, and light blue mix easily across outfits, unlike flashier colors that limit combinations. Here's the test I use. Can this piece work in at least 3 different contexts with what I already own? If not, it better serve a very specific purpose. This might sound limiting, but it's actually freeing. When everything works together, getting dressed becomes effortless and even fun. Here's where fit and versatility become more powerful together than either principle alone. Perfect fit on a non-versatile piece is expensive. This garment looks great in that one specific context but doesn't serve your broader needs. High versatility with poor fit means you have lots of combinations that all look mediocre. But when you combine great fit with high versatility, something magical happens. Every piece earns its place by working hard across multiple contexts. And because everything fits well, every combination looks intentional and polished. 3 well-fitted, versatile pieces, say navy blazer, white or blue shirt, and great trousers. These essential pieces give you multiple outfit combinations with other garments in your wardrobe that all look different and appropriate for different occasions. Add a 4th and 5th versatile piece and the combination possibilities multiply exponentially. Compare that to having 6 pieces that don't fit well or don't work together. You might have more clothes but fewer successful outfits. This approach also makes building your wardrobe over time much more strategic. Each new addition should work with multiple existing pieces, expanding your options rather than creating isolated outfit islands. When you know your clothes fit well and work together systematically, you develop a different kind of confidence. You're not worried about whether this combination works or whether you look appropriate. You know you do because you've built your wardrobe on these principles. This philosophy naturally pushes you toward fewer, better pieces rather than accumulating lots of mediocre items. When each piece has to work hard across multiple contexts, you become more discerning about what deserves space in your wardrobe. Once you have your versatile foundation solid, then you can start adding more specific pieces for particular needs or personal expression. But get the foundation right first. If you're thinking about upgrading your wardrobe or feeling frustrated with clothes that don't seem to work together, start with these 2 principles. Fit is king, versatility is queen. If you're curious about what essential pieces build a great and versatile wardrobe, I've put together a free guide with the pieces I wish I had focused on earlier. You will find the link below. And if you want weekly insights about building this kind of systematic approach to style, join my newsletter. Next week's episode will feature my full suit wardrobe. You will learn from my mistakes and successes and gain insight into how I approach building a wardrobe. Thanks for listening. Remember, fit is king, versatility is queen, and together they rule a wardrobe that actually serves your life.